What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today the World Tournament has started over on the JP side of the game. Lots of updates between both the global and JP side of things. I will do a separate video on all of that stuff. By the time you are seeing this, it's probably close to releasing. I'm making a ton of videos before going to Thailand for a few days, so I'm just trying to make like 10, 15 plus videos or something like that. So anyway, I'm sorry if I look a little tired and just like, is Talon alright? Does he have energy or anything? It's like, no, I do. It's starting to drain on me now. So anyway, let's get into all of the World Tournament stuff because I actually decided to try out a brand new team because of one particular very good unit that is in the game now, and I kind of wanted to see how he worked compared to the OG one of that pretty much everyone's been using for the last year or so, I would say. And that is, of course, the usual physical Broly as your lead, because you can bring along the STR LR Broly, you can bring along the Metal Cooler as a good support unit, you can bring along Turles, obviously, you can bring around the STR Fat Boo, the Evil Fat Majibu, whatever you want to call him, essentially. Because he's an orb changer, he's a nuker and everything like that, and he's an amazing once he awakens. So this team is definitely going to be a little different, but we're going to go through it and we're going to see just how well it does. Like, do I have to use items as much? Do I have to use certain events, or use certain setup exactly? This is the team we're going to be going with, and I'm going to be talking about it as the battles are going through instead of saying like, hey, I'm bringing this unit because this, and waste your time sitting at the screen here for like 5 seconds. Let's just get straight into it. Let's just go. We're gonna delve right into this, okay? And by the way, make sure you do check out my other videos. They'll be up in the top right corner, covering all of the SSJ4 Legend stuff, because the units are looking really good. Got some choice words for a couple of them banners though, which pretty much everyone is agreeing on in one direction. So anyway, so this is basically one of the setups that I'm going to be going with here. This is probably the one downside I will see to it though, because I'm relying on someone like Physical Cell, is the fact that if you don't get his 18 key super attack, then, or if you do get his 18 key super attack, then you have to rely on the dupe system to get the additional super attack to get the 12 key super attack. So the 12 key super attack is his AoE of super, obviously. So if you don't get that, you might be in a bit of a pinch depending on potentially who's attacking you there at the beginning, okay? My cell does have one dupe, so I've got a little bit more luck on my side compared to someone who maybe doesn't have a dupe or anything like that. I got really lucky with LR Cell for one of the banners I was pulling on. He just randomly showed up. I was like, oh, hey, Cell, buddy, how's it going? So, that kind of thing, right? And by the way, guys, I know new layout and everything. I'm trying to orient it because I am so used to my head being, well, that corner over there. And so where my head can look like this and is at least looking like a look at the screen, but now it just looks like I'm looking off to the side of the screen or something like that. So I had to get used to the fact that I need to look this way now. And camera, focus up. I know you're getting old, but I need you to last for like another 5 months, and then I can replace you finally, okay? So, all right. And apparently I'm second place in my local ranking. So, hey, it is what it is, I guess, right? Now, if you don't know what the rewards are for the tournament this time around, it is a Kale and Caulifla. They're two different cards. They are both available via the points, okay? And I actually should have actually gone over that, but hopefully the next boss or the next friend that I use. Oh my god. Wow. All right, dude. Seriously? These cards. You gotta love these cards, right? You gotta love these cards. So, no, we are not taking you. We are not. Whoa, we'll definitely take the rainbow friend. So, anyway, so as I was saying though, during that first battle, is that is definitely one of the downsides, because I'm relying on someone like STR Cell. One of the benefits of actually using this team though, that I personally find, is using the AGL Final Form Frieza. Because he's not as hard of a hitter, I will say, as, obviously like STR Broly, even physical Broly or LR Cell or anything like that. But the one nice thing is that you run into a lot of STR units as opponents still these days. Whether they're bonus characters, whether they are, again, just your typical normal STR team or anything like that. And Frieza makes very quick work of them. He makes a very, very quick work of them, which is really, really nice. So if we can finally catch this Broly here. Got a lot of step points, I guess. It is what it is. All right, so, and then Cooler, the nice thing about Cooler is that he just supports everybody on the team. The only, again, this is one of the downsides to it. Every team's got its downside and everything like that. But one of the problems to this particular layout right here is that Cooler's not actually boosting Cell. Cell is only in the transformation category, but in order to get the boost from the Cooler in terms of the transformation category, you have to be facing off against one opponent or more. So you're not getting that 30% attack and defense. This does kind of benefit Cell though, if that way you're not so close to the 18 key super attack like I was on the first one. Okay. And then we'll give that to Cooler. I should be able to finish all these guys off, no problem. Maybe one of the STRs doesn't, but again, that's what Str Cooler and the Int Metal Cooler is for. Int Metal Cooler gets his EZA, by the way. Any global players who happen to be watching, he's amazing. He's an absolute beast of a support unit, because he also boosts defense, attack, and the key, obviously. So that's really, really nice. So yeah, so Cooler here, left over just to finish up the Fat Boo. I mean, why not, right? Why not? And the nice thing also is that I can bring the physical Broly. One of the downsides, some people might look at this as well, though, is that you can't bring the STR Broly as a friend. Well, technically you could if you wanted to, but he's not getting any boost whatsoever, right? So bringing physical Broly, he's at least going to get my Coolers, leader skill buffs and everything like that. But the STR will not, so you got to kind of, play your cards there. Now let's see, was this friend someone I can add? Okay, so by the way, so this is something new right here, okay? During the 4.8 update, if you see this, it does not mean you are adding them as a friend, because I know certain people like to only add certain people as their friends, or maybe your friends list is too big or anything like that. This simply means that the person that you potentially maybe wanted to add or something is not, their friend list is full, okay? So beforehand, if you still have your two options when they're out here and everything like that, the usual yes or no. Yes, I want to add them. No, I don't want to add them. Now, if their friend list is full, tough luck. You can't do it no matter what. And boom, you just have to hit OK. All right. So we're going to go in the third battle here. So far, no items used, which is really, really nice. And yeah, let's keep going with this. I want to get the AGL Frieza out here. Ooh, hello. We got a full bonus LR team. Wow. Okay. This is really going to test the team now. Ooh, dude, is this new? Is this a new bonus team? I've personally never seen this one, and I did the last World Tournament, so... Yikes. Yeah, I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to kill my streak. I'm at 18 wins right now, so we are not dealing with that. Broly, you'll grab that. Unfortunately, AGL Frieza, again, just AGL Frieza is not really gonna be able to show off very much. So probably Cell's gonna beat them all, but I think all these guys are on the Kamehameha team. So actually, this might be a pretty big. We're definitely not beating that Goku. Wow. Aside from, okay, so I guess Raditz isn't on the, he's not on the Kamehameha category. He's not AGL. So Raditz was the only one in there not getting buffed. Okay. Oh, wow, we didn't even defeat Gohan. All right, we took him down. Didn't take him. Wow, there were 3 guys we did not take down. But those are some nice little bonus points right there. So that's all cool. That's all cool. So, all right, so not too bad. Not too bad. We took down the, World Tournament pretty fast like that. No problem. So we're at 19 wins now. I only need one more to get that whole 20 in a row bonus thing. And then if you die, it's kind of just like whatever, right? I think like most people probably do these days, you just go for the points. You do the point missions and everything like that. And that's pretty much all you really need, right? You don't need to get into top 10 unless you're a whale or, you're someone like Truth or Noir who are trying to get all the orbs and everything. So, until they finally decide to start revamping the World Tournaments, the way it's played and everything, and where if you don't, if you take a break like any normal person would, then you're not going to lose, 20,000 spots in the global ranking or anything like that, right? So until that finally happens, that is. This supposedly, according to the news, this is the last time that we will be getting the LR Yamcha as the main local prize. So if you have not gotten LR Yamcha rainbowed yet, or you haven't even gotten him yet, then you might want to go ahead and try and get a copy of him. I mean, it's top 100 in your local rankings, so it's not too hard. I mean, as long as you do the missions up to, I would say this one, the 2.3 million one, if I remember correctly. If you do this mission where you can snag one copy of the Kale and Khalifa together, then usually, I think in most local ranking servers, you should be in the top 100. Just kind of keep an eye on it. Maybe go up to the 3 million or 300 million or whatever that point. I think it's 300. The more I think about it, it's 300 million. Numbers are the one confusing part of kanji for me personally. So, but nonetheless, if you do that, you should be able to get a copy of him, no problem. Last thing I do want to go over as I collect my stuff, and maybe we'll do a summon if I have the tickets for it. is there are some missions, obviously, for the World Tournament every single day, okay? So first off, you have your daily missions, which is to simply get through one full round of the World Tournament and do that 5 times in total. So go through the one round of the tournament completely, do it a second time, a third time, a fourth time, and a fifth time. That's going to get you stones. You can take any team. It doesn't matter which ones you take. In fact, if I go in here, those are the daily, those are the Baba Shop. Okay, so here's the tournament one. So this is just go through it 1 time. This is go through it 3 times, 2 times, and then I thought I did everything else. Maybe I didn't do the other ones. No, I did. Oh, maybe it's only 3 times now. Okay, so I guess it's only 3 times. Okay, so that's something right there. But then there's some extra world tournaments. Yeah, this was clear at 7 times. Oh, wow, they've actually got clear at 7 times here. Wow, that's actually quite a bit. Okay, so those are some extra, those are one-time only deal type of missions. But there are some extra missions here in terms of just trying to get some of those world tournament medals in order to Dokkan awaken certain units and everything like that. So this one right here, clear 3 times. You have to be using a world tournament team that has 1 or more characters in it, okay? So, I don't know, throw in any of those free-to-play world tournament cards, essentially, or some random world tournament card that maybe doesn't make much sense on your particular team. But if you are looking and trying to get those extra medals, then maybe it will be worth it for you. So that's do it 3 times. This is 7 times. Then you're using the Universal Survival Saga category. So that's 3 times, and that's 7 times right there as well. So just having 1 character usually or more. Yeah, 1 character or more is pretty good. And that should be about it. What was this one again? Oh, this was the Target Goku. That's why I got it personally. Okay, so bringing anything like a Target Goku, aka the Str Cooler, a lot of those other cards have the Target Goku category on there. So just, you know, kind of keep that in mind, okay? But other than that, though, again, the other daily missions were just very simple. Just go through the World Tournaments X amount of times. You'll get your stones. You get some tickets and everything like that. Let's see if I quickly have enough tickets to do a summon. Oh, I do. Right on. Okay. And I got 1 Dragon Ball ticket. All right, so let's go and do these real quick, and we'll end the video like that. Usually, I just grab my tickets. I do the summons. So, ooh, Whis. All right, cool. I mean, there's no LRs in this banner, so maybe it means SSR. This Dragon Ball banner needs a revamp. It really, really does. Just an SR. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. Jeez, whatever, personally. All right, and then finally, I personally like to summon on the World Tournament banner all the time because these guys are usually all in there, and these banners, they're kind of okay sometimes. It depends on what they have in here. I mean, that Physical Gotenks, if you don't have him, he's got an amazing EZA now. Same with the STR one. It depends on which, you know, event you're trying to play with. Maybe AGL will get one, and maybe this STR one will get one eventually. Kind of hope they do sooner rather than later because they are kind of garbage right now. This Gohan had an EZA. He's a pretty good leader, or as a leader for the Kamehameha category, or he's pretty good for just being a very strong unit. Unfortunately, he does need Super Saiyan Goku with him to kind of do, you know, some really good damage and everything like that. Trollhan, no, he's okay after he gets his EZA, and that's basically it, right? Obviously, there's other SSRs in there. But you know, there's no LRs or anything. So that's personally what I always personally like to say. Hey, if you got the choice, I would throw your SSR tickets at the tournament banner because there are some good gems in here. So okay, no one's gonna fly in, and I'm gonna laugh really, really hard if I pull LR Piccolo because I know Truth and still needs some copies of him, and I pulled that LR Piccolo 3 or 4 times after rainbowing him. So what do we got? Turles. Okay, I think that actually rainbows him for me. So you know. And it's nice because, again, like, personally for me, if you have to look at this banner right now, the ones I would say are like, yes, if you get these guys, amazing, is probably going to be, this Vegeta is actually pretty good now because he finally got an Awakening. Amazing card. Do not overlook this guy. One of the best support units in the entire game. Same with this Gohan now that you got an Dokkan Awakening. Very good support unit and everything like that. Very good. Cell, obviously a very strong support unit to this day. He's not even awakened yet. So both this Cell and this particular Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyaman, they're amazing cards. Do not sleep on them, okay? And that's about it for that. So anyway, guys, that's basically it for the video, though. Let me hear your thoughts down in the comments. Are you doing the World Tournament if you're on JP? Global, were you able to pull on those particular banners that, you know, just came out and everything like that? Let me know all your thoughts down below. And I hope you guys have an amazing weekend and happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Because by the time you are seeing this, it's about to become the weekend, and it's only like 3 more days until Christmas, and things are just getting crazy and nuts. So I'm just gonna say happy holidays to everybody right now, regardless of what you're celebrating. I hope you have an amazing time and you can spend it with your loved ones and your family. So anyway, though, guys, that's me for the video. Until next time, everyone. I'll see you all in the next one.